When investing in multifamily real estate, are one-bedroom apartments a good investment? The multifamily community is split on this, and today I'm going to settle it once and for all. In this video, I'm going to settle it once and for all. Should you be investing in one-bedroom apartments? Or should you run when you see an apartment building that has way too many of them? Hey there, my name is Mike Fritz. I'm the founder of Titanium Capital Investments in the multifamily CEO system. My greatest passion is helping people just like you invest in multifamily real estate so they can create financial freedom. And in this video, I'm going to give you 3 things to consider when investing in one-bedroom apartments, and then you can decide where you land on the topic. The first thing I want to say before we get into the discussion, the reason there is so much heated debate on should we be investing in one-bedroom apartments or should we be looking for 2, 3, and 4-bedroom apartments is because most people in the discussion aren't giving the discussion the nuance it requires. For example, they're not talking about the area in which it's being invested in. If you're investing in an area that has a lot of young single professionals, one-bedroom apartments may work. Or if you're investing in an area that has a lot of student housing, that may be another great opportunity to own one-bedroom apartment. They also aren't talking about the size of apartment you're investing in. What size? Does it matter if it's above 50 units or below 10? Does it matter if it's all one bedroom or a mixture of units? And they're not talking about if it's Section 8. Section 8 or government subsidized housing changes the discussion. So as I lay out these 3 things to consider, you'll be much more informed to make your own decision. The very first thing to consider when looking at one-bedroom apartments is there a mixture? When I invest in an apartment building, I want to make sure there's a mixture of both. Because if my apartment building only serves one sector of the market, I often can completely discount the other sector of the market. So I like to have a mixture of ones and at least twos instead of just an entire building of one-bedroom apartments. This way, you can serve the young professional that only needs a one-bedroom. You can also serve the retiree community, but you can also serve a family that may have children that may need more space and may need more bedrooms in order to fill their needs. When you have a mixture of bedroom count in your apartment building, it's a much bigger value add to your community because you can serve both sectors of the market. The second thing you need to consider is because one-bedroom apartments have a higher turnover rate, your marketing needs to be much, much stronger in order to keep those units filled. So when people ask me, are one-bedroom apartments a good investment? The answer is money in, money out. If you're investing in an apartment and it's paying you a good return, it doesn't matter if there's 1 bedroom or 100 bedrooms. So the question is not 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom. The question is, how much money am I making per bedroom? So most people buy apartment buildings and they think that they will rent themselves just because they're in a good area. I'm going to say, no, they won't. Your marketing, especially with 1 bedrooms, needs to be better and better and better. You need to really leverage apartments.com. You need to really leverage Facebook ads and SEO marketing in order to make sure you have tenants in those places all the time. With 1-bedroom apartments, a lot of times people can outgrow that space, so they want to move to a bigger place, and that happens quite frequently with 1 bedrooms. So you're going to have a higher turnover rate. Again, not necessarily a bad thing, but you want to make sure your marketing can support that turnover rate and continue to replace your other tenants with very, very good qualified tenants. So I'm curious to know, where do you fall on owning 1-bedroom apartments? Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know. Would you invest in a 1-bedroom apartment or not? The third thing you need to consider is 1-bedroom apartments tend to cap on the amount of rent you can raise quicker than a 2-bedroom apartment. You can only raise a 1-bedroom apartment so much, and you hit that ceiling pretty quickly. 2 bedrooms, because again, many times you can have 2-income homes and you have more money that live inside of a 2-bedroom house, they can rent for more money and the market can demand a higher rent. With 1 bedrooms, they often tend to cap a little faster. So if you buy a bunch of 1-bedroom apartments, it might be harder to bust through that barrier and really get your rents up in order that you could see a really strong return. That being said, when you own 1-bedroom apartments, it forces you to focus on other streams of income rather than just rent, focusing on pet fees, parking fees, laundry income, and all other fees that are associated with living in an apartment building. Because if you can't raise the rents, we have to get that revenue from somewhere, or it truly is a poor investment. So my answer, should you invest in 1-bedroom apartments or not? The answer is It depends. It always depends on the return on investment. So the question is, should you invest? The answer really is, how much return are you getting for your money? Cash on cash return is the only number we care about. Are you making enough money to justify the money you have invested? The bedroom count isn't as important as the return on investment. So my answer, should you invest in one-bedroom apartments? The answer is yes, as long as the investment makes sense. If you're making enough money to invest in that property, then yes. If you're not, then run. That's how easy investment is. Again, remember, it's not emotional. We don't invest because the walls are pretty and the neighbors are nice. We invest because it generates revenue. And here's the thing. Whether you're investing in one or two bedroom, if the revenue's not there, we walk. So should you invest in one-bedroom apartments? Are the rents high enough to justify the investment? If they are, pull the trigger. If they're not, don't. For example, if I'm investing in government subsidized housing where government is paying for most of the rents, I would invest in one bedroom all day long. Because when you're leveraging government money, you can raise the rents a little bit higher because the government's paying for that. When I'm using my apartments as student housing, I would use one bedroom apartments all day long because I can rent out to one student at a time. Completely makes sense. If I'm renting in a larger city where you can also charge for parking, it might make sense if you can't raise the rents as high and you can get more fees and revenue from other areas other than just rent. But to circle back, if the return's not there, I don't care how many bedrooms it has. It's all about if the return makes sense. And so when you're doing your underwriting and seeing how much return on investment you're getting, the bedroom count isn't as important as does the return make sense. So when a guru says don't invest in one-bedroom apartments, but I find a project that makes money, well, that doesn't make sense. And if I find somebody that says you always should invest in one-bedroom apartments, and then I find a project that doesn't make money, that doesn't make sense either. The yes and the no on if I should invest or not all depends on you gonna make money or not. I also have a free gift for you. Make sure you join and watch our free multifamily masterclass. It's a 60-minute training where I walk through how to start leveraging other people's money and investing in multifamily real estate. In the description, there's a link. Go ahead and click that link and join the training, and I'll see you there.